welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles, and boy, here we go. We've got Jon Ruda's 579 here, and first trip in it. Barely driven it, just around the block kind of thing, and don't know much about it yet, but we'll see how we get on with it. It's a smart looking thing, like, you know, if you like the aero trucks. And this is the, what do they call it? The high roof. And it doesn't have external stacks, and you can put external stacks on the lower roof version, and we'll drive that later on in the live stream. But for now, we've got this. I got the shorter wheelbase so that it's tucked up a little closer to the spoiler. It's still a fairly long wheelbase. It's like 268 inches or something, so it's not real short. And I put an L halcone skin on it real quick to because, well, you know me, I can't drive a truck without a paint job on it. And yeah, so here we are. We'll get a better look at it when we get out in the light. And where we are is San Antonio. We're outside of San Antonio at Organic Valley. Unfortunately, we're not going to go back through and see the lights of town. We're going to head down to Victoria, you know, and down. We're heading over to McAllen to Walmart. Got the real companies thing in here again. But this is a pretty good drive for an aero truck, because I think it's going to be 4-lane, good chunk of the way. So it's kind of where you expect to see this thing. Now I updated, it's getting kind of late. It's 9 o'clock at night. I would have liked to have had this done before now, but oh my God, I spent just under 6 hours today working on that darn seminal skin for the W900 Rudas, and it's still not done. Like, I mean, I'm just running into so many alignment issues with the, because that skin has so many stripes on it that it's just crazy where it goes around the back. Anyway, and I did have to make 2 more independent skins, totally different, for the day cabs. The 2 different day cabs each have their own skin too, which has unique differences around the back and stuff. So anyway, we've got we got tractor parked there now, this ranch. Let's see what's all different here. Wow, got a whole bunch of those calf pens out there. Oh, different road out. Look at that. Jeez, we could have went out there. Oh well, we're already past it. Yeah, there's that different building in the background there, and forage wagons out front. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. A lot of hay. Cool. I came in the dark. The feedlot down the road. Oh my God. What's going on down there? Is there a racetrack? What is that? No, that's just feedlot. Wow. You seeing that, driver 47? You seeing what I'm seeing? San Antonio. Southeast. Show you.
After 100 yards,
Show you on the map again, just in case you're watching. Right there, San Antonio, Organic Valley. Huge ranching or feedlot possibilities here. So we've got 44,318 pounds of yogurt on here. Jeez, let's check and see if there's a reefer running. That light. Oh, that's on. Let's oops. You should hear the reefer. And it should be quiet enough. We'll hear it at lights here and there. So it's that DD1616, not 60. I put a real Eaton Fuller transmission mod, or I have a whole bunch of cast add-ons, so I can have, obviously, because I have a bunch of trucks. But anyway, I've got that going on, and I added the truck to, I think, all of the Zmod open defs I have. But I mean, it's getting late on Friday night, and maybe I can get them updated on the Google Drive in the morning. Well, as you're watching this kind of thing.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I meant to leave the Jake brake on. It's kind of fun to drive this thing with it on. I'll try and leave it on. So as far as the truck goes, I kind of like it so far. There's an option to have those 6 gauges, and what we got there is we got suspension mode on one of them, and you can tell we're pretty heavy there. That's the top right of the 6. The needle's over at the 2 o'clock position, and it only goes to 3, so we are fairly heavy. It's recognizing that. And then we've got oil temp. I imagine that's for one of the diffs. And then we've got, what else we got there? Let's have a closer look. I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, rear axle temp, front axle, and suspension load. Oh, we've got 2, one for each set of drivers. Interesting. General air and oil temp. I guess it'd be engine oil temp. Oh, maybe it's transmission. No, it doesn't say. It says oil temp. So anyway. Yeah, it doesn't come with an 18 speed from Ruda. You got a 13 speed, a 12 speed, and I don't know what the other one was. A not very many speed automatic. Wow, it's 70 miles an hour here. What the heck is this guy doing? 50. Why did I slow down? I thought I was coming to a town because he was going so slow. Oh, darn it. Seems to be going now, but that's a little weird. Shoot. We can't get around him here. There's a fella needs passing right there. Yeah, really, really super disappointed in how much grief that Seminole skin has given me. Yeah, it's been a bummer. The challenge is it's got so many stripes across the back. It doesn't look like he has a signal on, so maybe he's going to keep on going. So I guess I got to try the, oh, so 389. I'm going to have to try the new Cascadia too from SCS. So I just did some weird stuff with the paint. I didn't know. It's got a, he's finally done something that a lot of other folks have been doing for quite a while, most notably dealing, and that is he has just put little squares, a row of little squares on the template for the various things you might want to paint different colors. There's like the def tank, and I think fuel tanks, tank straps maybe, there's rear fenders, suspension, and they say transmission But what the transmission is the rear the diffs and the drive shaft. But yeah, and getting back to the gauges, there's a version without those 6 gauges, and has the GPS there. And so I'll try that in the other truck in the live stream. I've already got that truck more or less set up. And it also has digital mirrors. Well, I didn't put them in because it kind of bugs me the way they do the digital mirrors, I guess, in the US, is you got to keep the outside mirror. So you just got to end up with a wall of mirrors there and there. It's kind of defeats the purpose. As much as I like them, it's, well, if you're not going to ditch the other mirror. That guy no, he was in the other lane. Oh, this guy's going to have to stop because I'm way out here. So yeah, it defeats the purpose to put a digital mirror there and then block off. Yeah, and they're not tiny, so they're wider than the A-pillar, and that takes some getting used to because I like the skinny A-pillar. That's, you know, one thing about 389 I really like is well, all of the 359, 79, 89, they all got that slim A-pillar, great for seeing out of the truck. Not as much blocked off. Yeah, when I first got the game, you know, all I was driving was 389s, and you know, either the default one or then I got Ruda's as my first mod. Here comes the scale. No idea what this thing weighs, but oh, got a wave around. So anyway, yeah, it's I drove those 389s, then I hopped in Harvin's Argosy, and I couldn't get over the size of that A-pillar after so much driving with the slim A-pillars in the older trucks. Or, well, 389 isn't that old, but older style. That was no fun. Yeah, so I'll try the other dashboard a little later and see how I like that. I don't really like having that cell phone right there. Like if a guy was going to have cell phone nav or whatever, I think you'd probably put it just to the left of the parking brake. The air parking brake switches there. That would be a good place for it. Out of the way. Okay, I will tell you a few things that so far I don't like about the truck, and that is the bloody template. And it's not bad in its own right. Like, I mean, just as I'm not sure on the accuracy. I haven't had taken the time to do a straight paint job yet. I was trying to think of maybe a way of doing a modern take on the old school skin. Would be kind of cool. There was SCS 579. But anyway, that would be an interesting exercise. And like the thing it does is it gets, like I've mentioned many times, what I like about that skin is it tests the template out pretty good because it's got a stripe going across every surface. And as you know, we're not painting these things like we're in a paint shop and it's all assembled. You're painting flat. All one side, the other side, the top, the back. So, yeah, and how they all come together, and if the scale is good between the various parts, that's kind of where it counts. So, but I do have other skins to finish first. I got that Hell Creek Trucking for the FLB. Still haven't figured out what's wrong with the smaller day cap, why I can't get a good paint job on it. Interesting, some wrapped bales there. Okay, now we get on the highway. This is what this truck was meant to do. Get out there and cheat the wind. I wonder what the drag coefficient is on this compared to the T680 next gen. In fact, I wouldn't mind knowing what it is compared, all those trucks compared, like the Volvo and that new Western Star. Speaking of Volvo, there goes one. And what else? Oh, the Cascadia, of course. Oh, let's see what. Let's check the light switches. See what dances around over there. Oh, we probably got the lights. Oh yeah, there they are in the dash there. Yeah, that works. 1, 2, yeah, 3 positions. We don't have beacons to turn. Oh, I could probably turn them on. Whether I have them or not, it's irrelevant. Let's see, we got a. No. Not gonna put the diff lock on. Well, I won't go on at this speed. But yeah, so the other thing, yeah, with the template, real big bummer, like the fenders have that really interesting line across the top of them with a nice angle at the front and everything. It's awesome. It'd be just crying to get worked into a paint job. And you can't paint the top of the fenders. You just get the side view. So you can't touch the fenders like in any meaningful way. So that's a real letdown. That's my big peeve with the template. You give us those wonderful fenders and we can't do anything with them. Got the suspension pretty soft. I wonder if the truck is just softer to begin with, and then having my suspension where I normally have it just feels soft. That could be it. That must be Corpus Christi or something. Where the heck are we? Oh, garage right there. Better have a look. Let's have a see. Yeah, Corpus Christi. So you can make the, give the headlights around a color as well. So I just picked, I just used the eyedropper and picked from the metal flake. And got that and put it in there, but you can't, it's not like it's on the template where you can put a black center on it or something, make it a little more defined. You just get all yellow. It's all or nothing. But once again, I get, here's that seminal thing to remind me. The SCS W900. How easy that was, and you know what? That stripe's lined up around the back, except for on the side windows. That's a walk in the park, getting that thing lined up on the side windows. I should do it. Man, that's proven to be a pain in the butt. It's because of breadth of the stripes, and I have an upper stripe going on it too, up top. I mean, I got close. I got the driver's side and the rear pretty much lined up, but the passenger side doesn't seem to be the same as the driver's side in terms of how it lines up. This wants to be different. Oh, excuse me. Now, once again, we got full aero on the trailer to go with the aero truck. And I think I did mention the engine is 625 horsepower and 2250 foot-pounds of torque. So we got plenty of power for what we're doing. Oh, the other thing with this truck too that's interesting is, well, I might have mentioned already, you only get the weed burner exhaust on it, but you get stacks on the low roof version. So and you can put, there's fairings between the body and the cab, so it's not like it's a one-piece manufactured sleeper and cab. It's the traditional two-piece. Let's see. Yeah, you got your opening bulkhead right there. But what goes on with that is you can put a fairing there for the aero effect of having that faired in, because the sleeper is wider than the cab. It's sort of, you know, and that's typically where the exhaust stacks live. So if you go to put the fairing on the low roof cab, you have to lose the stacks and you're back to the weed burner. I didn't look under there to see where it comes out. Well, it's usually on the right side. I believe this engine has the turbo on the right side. It should be on over there. Let's jump over here for a bit and do a drive-by. Oh, I better check when they turn off up here. No. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll come out the right. Oh, it doesn't come out the right. It comes on the right side of the drivetrain. Inside of the frame rail. Should be where it is. And I have been running the Weather 3.1 mod quite a bit lately, and I'm going to have to try taking it out just to see what the difference is. Because I'm getting kind of used to it, and I don't know. Every now and then I want to see what the... Every now and then I want to see what the base game looks like. Oh shoot, didn't take a photo. Man, look at all these palm trees. In other news, I got through that first section of the driving academy, but holy cow, it weren't easy. Oh shoot, I'm trying to look at my stream deck. I want to take a photo right there, and I blew it. I should have been teed up earlier. I wanted to get all those palm trees. Maybe we can try it here again. Damage the truck, a brand new truck. Yeah, so I guess the question of the day has to be, is this a $30 truck? Well, You haven't seen the other version yet, so maybe we'll reserve that answer until we get in the live stream and drive the other one. Have a look at it. But just, you know, if this was the only one there was, it's not a bad truck. I like to try stiffening the suspension up a bit because it got it pretty soft. And I haven't changed my suspension settings. So maybe it just comes, I don't know. I'll have to, well, take a different truck for a boot in this profile back to back with this one and see if there's a difference. Can't imagine it being, you know, that's one I've never really asked myself the question. Do the mod makers put their truck out with a specific setting? Their baseline, is it always the same? Is it the same thing? They're all going to be X stiff and that's it? And the adjustments are made in game, or just some guys put them in a little stiffer? I wonder. The inquiring minds need to know.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Turn left right up here. Whoops. Let's try that again.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Love the look of those palm trees in the nighttime. Wait a minute. Why?
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm just confused by the one-way arrow. We go. Okay,
You have reached your
I guess that's
destination.
just the way it is. Okay, where do you need it? Guess what we should do? Drive it, do it from inside. See what we do. We did that driving thing, all of the skill sections from inside, but boy, the exam part where you got to drive all around. There's the one where you're doing it all in reverse. I did it from outside the cab. There was just no way. Maybe I could have tried a different truck. In fact, I may do that. See if I can find a different truck that might steer better. Just lift that axle up. One that has a better mirror than that T680. The mirrors were not that great. Who's there? Holy, look how close we came to that. No idea what's going on back there. But, okay, we missed it by a mile. But we didn't hit anything. Amazingly enough. Well, close to the building here. The building again, but I think we're gonna be all right. Use the following. Okay, they were there. Can we hit the dock? See how we did? Oh boy. Oh well. Got the green. Excellent. That was semi-urgent, that trip. Didn't lollygag too much. Didn't get very much of the drive-bys going on. But yeah, here, I want to show you something that's kind of frustrating is, see with the light, you can see those lines, those character lines in the front fenders. It'd be interesting to know if there's any kind of arrow to that doesn't do anything. It's got the groovy crease along the hood on each side above that chrome grille, which is there. You can do something with that. You can paint around that. But being able to paint around that on the hood and not being able to paint around that right there because the profile, the template is from here. You don't have that view. You have the hood, the roof. You don't have the top of the fenders. It's just not presented. You only get it from the side. So yeah, it's just not worth trying because it would be a mess. It would be an ugly mess. So that's what you get. You got a cool line in the hood there. It's got kind of a neat crease in it, and the roof it's got a bulge in it. It looks like the center of a LS, or that cowl induction hood on the Chevelles. It's got that reminiscent of that look. Very cool. But, so far I like it. I think I would drive this more than once, that's for sure. I think when it's time to throw in the tunes and go for a big old drive and you want to hear the music, great truck to drive. Lots of grille options, bumper options, and we'll look at it in the live stream a little later on if you want. We can do a little build and drive section as well. But all in all, it's, I'm not disappointed in the least. And I think there's lots of, guy could get to terms with it and come up with some good paint jobs for it as well. And I can see that happening. It's got a really nice smooth side. That's really beneficial. Like you can do stuff with that. You can, get your creative hat on. Although there is a window there to work around. And there's no option to fill it in, which would be all over that. Just fill that thing in and paint her. But anyway, thanks for following along, guys. Said that in one word. Thanks for following along. And hope with any luck, we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.